Let's see what's cooking. It's time for Yo-Yo Makes 12.
Hi there, today we're making a penguin cupcake, starting off with a cupcake that's been iced in black icing. Then the Hello Cupcake book suggests you use a miniature donut for this part, but I'm using a mini cupcake that I bought at the grocery store already made. And then another small donut on the top, which is going to be for the head. And that is called a donut hole, it's called a munchkin, it's called a timbit. It's a little round donut. And I'm just bringing the icing up just to make sure that they're stuck together. And then you're going to ice the entire thing with black icing, which in this case I'm using commercial icing that's been tinted black. You're going to cover it all up just to make sure you hide all the seams between the three elements. And then you're going to put it in the freezer for about 30 minutes. And when it comes out, just smooth out the icing as much as you can with a spatula or a butter knife. Then take a large marshmallow, cut off about a quarter of it on the end, and then snip off just a section on the bottom to make a flat spot. And then stick it onto the cupcake. That's going to be the belly of the penguin. For the flippers, you're going to use a chocolate wafer cookie, just cutting off segments of it and sticking them on. You can use even Oreo cookie pieces for these as well. Then you're going to need a Jolly Rancher candy or a Starburst candy that you're going to cut in half to get a triangle shape. I put mine in the microwave for about 3-4 seconds just to soften them up a bit. And then make a beak shape and then just stick it on. There's the beak. Now for the eyes, I have a little tiny bit of white icing in a Ziploc bag, and I've cut the corner off. And you're going to simply squeeze on a little glob of icing, a round shaped icing for both eyes. And then you're going to press on a miniature M&M or a chocolate chip with the pointy side down into there. That's pretty much it. Penguin's done. So this is actually my third attempt at making this particular penguin. I had very little luck for some reason with the Hello Cupcake technique of melting the black icing and then dipping the cupcake in it. I found my pieces were falling apart, or the actual cupcake at the bottom was coming out of its liner. So if I were to make this again, I would recommend that you use buttercream icing on the penguin instead of the commercially made icing. I find that buttercream icing is just easier to work with. Also, you'll notice I added 2 little white spots on the penguin eyes just to give them a little bit of character.